Hey friends, welcome back to Easy English Fluency channel, the place where learning English feels easy, relaxed, and fun. I'm Sara.
Hey, Sarah. And hello to all our friends watching from different places around the world. It is great to be back here with you.
It really is, William. Today feels like a fresh start, doesn't it? The sun is shining and the energy is calm. It's one of those days where you just feel ready to do things.
Oh, yes. It feels very peaceful. I have my warm tea right here. Earl Grey today. My notes are ready, and I am excited for today's conversation.
Earl Grey, fancy, that sounds perfect. I have my coffee, of course. Dark roast, black, no sugar. You know I cannot start without it.
Of course, Sarah. Coffee is your battery. Without it, the show cannot go on. I honestly don't know how you function before that first cup.
Neither do I, William. It's a mystery. All right, let's tell our friends what we are talking about today. Today's topic is something everyone experiences every single day, no matter where they live.
Yes, today we are going to talk about your daily routine, but not just the basics. We are going to go deep into the details.
Exactly. We will practice how to talk about your morning habits, getting dressed, your commute, handling stress at work, and even your skincare routine before bed.
This is super useful English. Everyone asks, what do you do every day? Or what is your schedule like? Whether you are at a job interview, on a date, or just chatting with a new friend.
So, relax, listen carefully, grab your own cup of tea or coffee, and let's walk through a full day together, step by step.
All right, friends. Let's get started. Oh, but wait, just 1 second. Before we wake up and start the day, we have a small favor to ask.
Yes, a very small favour. If you are enjoying this podcast, please click the like button right now. It takes just 1 second, but it makes a huge difference for us.
And don't forget to subscribe to the Easy English Fluency channel. Your support really helps us make more fun English episodes for you.
And please share this with your friends who are learning English. Maybe they want to learn how to describe their busy days too.
Thank you so much, everyone. We really appreciate you. All right, Sarah. Now, are you ready? I'm ready. Let's start the day.
All right, William. Let's start at the very beginning. The morning. The sun comes up. What happens next? What time does your alarm usually go off?
Oh, the alarm. That is a painful question, Sarah. Usually my alarm rings at 7 a.m. But to be honest, I often hit the snooze button.
The snooze button? Oh dear. How many times do you press it? Be honest.
Maybe 2 times? Or 3. I am not a morning person, Sarah. I need time to wake up my brain. I usually lie in bed and stare at the ceiling for 10 minutes, wondering what year it is.
I understand. Getting out of a warm bed is very difficult, especially in winter. I am actually an early bird. My alarm goes off at 6:30 a.m. and I usually get up right away.
Wow! 6:30? And you get up immediately? That is impressive. Do you make your bed right away?
Yes, I do. That is my first rule. Make the bed. It makes the room look tidy, and it gives me a small feeling of accomplishment to start the day.
That is very psychological. I've read that successful people always make their beds. I try to do it, but sometimes I'm running late and I just leave it messy.
Well, after I make the bed, I stretch my arms to wake up my body. Then I go to the kitchen to drink a big glass of water.
Water is a healthy choice. I usually go straight to the bathroom to wash my face with cold water. It helps me open my eyes. And then, the most difficult choice: what to wear.
Oh, getting dressed. This is a big part of the routine. Do you choose your clothes the night before or do you decide in the morning?
I usually decide in the morning, which is a mistake. I stand in front of my wardrobe, staring at my shirts, thinking, I have nothing to wear, even though the wardrobe is full.
We all have that feeling. A closet full of clothes and nothing to wear. Do you have to dress formally for work?
Not too formally. We call it smart casual. So maybe a nice shirt and trousers, but no tie. What about you?
Similar for me. I like to be comfortable. I usually wear jeans and a nice blouse or a sweater. But if I have a big meeting, I might wear a blazer to look more professional.
A blazer always helps. By the way, friends, notice the vocabulary here. In the UK, I say trousers. Sara, what do you say in America?
In the US, we say pants.
Exactly. Trousers in the UK, pants in the US. Important difference. Okay, so we are dressed, we look good. Now, breakfast.
Yes, I cannot leave the house without eating. I usually have eggs and, of course, my coffee.
I am more of a toast and tea person. While I eat, I usually check my phone. I look at my messages and emails. I know it is a bad habit, but I do it anyway.
We all do that sometimes, William. It is hard to disconnect. So, keys, wallet, phone, we are out the door. Let's talk about the commute.
My commute is quite simple but stressful. I take the subway, or as we call it in London, the tube. The station is only 5 minutes from my apartment.
The tube. Is it usually crowded in the morning?
Oh, incredibly crowded. Sometimes you are squeezed in like sardines. There is no personal space. Everyone is reading a newspaper or looking at their phones, trying not to make eye contact.
That sounds intense. I actually drive my car to work. I like having my own space, but the traffic can be terrible.
What do you do when you are stuck in traffic? Do you get road rage? Do you get angry?
Sometimes. If someone cuts me off, I get a little annoyed. But usually I use that time to listen to podcasts or audiobooks. It turns the boring traffic into learning time.
That is a very productive way to look at it. So, you arrive at work, you park the car, you walk in. What is the first thing you do at your desk?
I like to organise my space. I check my stationery, my pens, my notebook. I open my planner and write down my to-do list for the day.
A to-do list. I love making lists. But do you actually finish everything on the list?
Rarely, but writing it down helps me focus. Speaking of focus, how do you manage your time during the day?
I use the Pomodoro technique. I work for 25 minutes, fully focused, no phone, no social media, and then I take a 5-minute break.
That is so smart. It prevents burnout. During that 5-minute break, do you stay at your desk?
No, I try to move. I stand up, stretch, maybe look out the window. Sitting in a chair for 8 hours is terrible for your back.
I agree. I try to drink a lot of water throughout the day too. I keep a big water bottle on my desk. It reminds me to stay hydrated.
Good habit. And then, the morning flies by. Suddenly, it is 1 p.m. It is time for lunch.
Lunchtime, the best time. Do you bring a packed lunch from home, William? We call that meal prep.
I try to meal prep on Sundays. I cook a big batch of pasta or rice and chicken and put it in containers for the week. It saves so much money.
That is very disciplined. I try to do that, but sometimes I get lazy and just buy a salad or a sandwich from the cafe next door.
Nothing wrong with that. It is nice to get out of the office. Getting fresh air helps you reset for the afternoon.
Speaking of the afternoon, do you get the afternoon slump? You know, around 3 p.m. when you feel super sleepy?
Oh, absolutely. The afternoon slump is real. My brain just stops working. I stare at the computer screen and nothing happens.
What do you do to fix it? More coffee?
I try not to drink coffee after 2 p.m. or I won't sleep at night. So I usually have a cup of tea and a biscuit, or a piece of chocolate. Sugar helps.
In the US, we might have a snack break, maybe some almonds or fruit. But yes, chocolate is always a good answer.
So we survive the afternoon, we finish our emails, we close our laptops. The workday ends. What time do you finish?
I usually finish around 5:30 p.m. I say goodbye to my colleagues and head home.
When you leave work, do you go straight home, or do you have a social life?
It depends on the day. On Fridays, I might meet friends for dinner or a movie. But on Mondays or Tuesdays, I just want to go home.
I am the same. Sometimes I stop at the grocery store to buy ingredients for dinner. Do you enjoy grocery shopping?
I actually do. I find it relaxing to walk through the aisles and look at the food. But only if the store is empty. If it is crowded, I hate it.
Totally agree. So, you get home, you unlock the door. What is the very first thing you do?
Shoes off. Immediately. And then I change my clothes. Taking off the work clothes and putting on sweatpants or pajamas is the best feeling in the world.
We call them loungewear now to sound fancy. But yes, sweatpants are essential. It signals to your brain, work is over, relax time.
Exactly. Now we are in the evening. The sun is down. What does your evening routine look like?
First, dinner. I like to cook simple things. Maybe a stir-fry or some pasta. I put on some jazz music, pour a glass of water, and just chop vegetables. It's almost like meditation.
That sounds lovely. I usually tidy up the kitchen while I cook. Clean as you go. That way I don't have a mountain of dirty dishes at the end.
That is a very smart strategy that I always forget to use. After dinner, do you watch TV?
I do. I usually watch an episode of a series on Netflix, but William, I am trying to do a digital detox before bed.
Oh, tell me about that. That is a hot topic right now.
Well, blue light from phones and computers is bad for sleep. So, I try to put my phone away at 9 p.m. No scrolling, no Instagram, no emails.
That is very difficult. What do you do instead?
I read a physical book, or I do my skincare routine.
Ah, skincare. Tell us about that. Is it complicated?
Not too complicated. I wash my face to remove the day's dirt. Then I use a toner and finally a moisturizer to keep my skin hydrated. It makes me feel fresh and clean before getting into bed.
That sounds very refreshing. I just wash my face and brush my teeth. Speaking of brushing teeth, do you floss?
Yes, my dentist would be very angry if I didn't. Flossing is important, friends.
Okay. So face washed, teeth brushed, house is locked, lights are off. It is time to sleep.
I try to go to bed at 10:30 p.m. I like to get a full 8 hours of sleep.
I am a bit of a night owl. I usually stay up until 11:30 p.m. reading or just thinking, but I am trying to sleep earlier.
Do you prepare for the next day before you sleep?
Yes, I check the weather forecast for tomorrow so I know what to wear. And I make sure my phone is charging.
Smart. Then we close our eyes, drift off to sleep, and get ready to do it all over again.
The cycle of life. It sounds repetitive, but there is beauty in a good routine. It keeps us healthy and grounded.
I couldn't agree more.
Okay, friends, that was a long day. Now it's time for a vocabulary review. We used a lot of great words today. Let's look at the top 8.
First word, commute.
The commute is your journey to work. It can be by car, bus, or train. My commute takes 40 minutes.
Second phrase, meal prep.
Meal prep means preparing your food in advance. usually for the whole week, so you save time and money.
Third word, stationery.
Stationery refers to office supplies like pens, paper, notebooks, and pencils.
Fourth phrase, afternoon slump.
This is that feeling of low energy and sleepiness that happens in the middle of the afternoon, usually after lunch.
Fifth word, loungewear.
Loungewear is comfortable clothing suitable for relaxing at home, like sweatpants or a hoodie.
Sixth phrase, digital detox.
This means taking a break from electronic devices like smartphones and computers to reduce stress.
Seventh word, trousers versus pants.
Remember, in the UK, we say trousers. In the US, Sara says pants.
And finally, to unwind.
To unwind means to relax after a period of work or tension. Reading helps me unwind.
Perfect. Friends, we want to hear from you.
Yes. Question for you. What is the one thing you must do in your morning routine? Coffee? Shower? Exercise?
And question 2, are you a morning person or a night owl?
Let us know in the comments. We love reading your answers.
Thank you so much for listening to this long episode. We hope it helps you describe your own day with more detail and confidence.
Yes, keep practicing. Your daily life is full of English lessons.
Have a wonderful day or a cozy evening. See you next time.
Bye-bye, friends.
Bye.